Hi again everybody. What is now a Sunday afternoon. It's lovely and sunny. We're going, certainly is here in the southeast of England, and fittingly so for Remembrance Day, and the sun was shining this morning on the cenotaph in London. I sat and watched the whole Remembrance service through on that. Very touching as always, and occasionally quite emotional. Good to see some of my fellow pipe presenters in the UK honouring that by putting out some remembrance videos, all slightly different, but the meaning's the same, so well done guys. We've still got guys falling in the line of duty, particularly out in Afghanistan, so we shouldn't forget to remember those and their families as well. Housekeeping. I've been a bit lax on my smoking. Since my last video, it's been one of those crazy weeks at work, and I've let alone had a chance to watch videos and catch up with people. I've not had a chance to even have a pipe. I think I've had one pipe this week. So I'm trying to make amends this weekend. So when I've started on the wonderful gifted tobacco from Keith, I'm going to do another video, probably not straight after this one, but later on this afternoon, hopefully before the light fades, which will be another hour or so, comparing the two Marling flakes. The one I've got, which is 5 years, I think it's 5 years old, I've had it installed for, and the one Keith sent me, which is nearly 20, so I want to do a side-by-side comparison on that. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't tried them yet. This is the first one of the several he sent me I've tried, and this is W.O. Larson's signature. A mere embryo by comparison. This is only from this year, but he sent it to me in response to my search for aromatics I was doing recently, and this is really, really nice, as he said, and as a few other people have said. Now I'm smoking it in one of my restored pipes I got back in February from an eBay batch. This one I'm pretty certain, I know the colour's not coming out on this properly, but better than it normally does with that ridiculous light on. So this is olive wood. I'm thinking maybe pear wood as well, but I'm pretty sure of olive because of the very thick graining on it, and also the fact that it's meerschaum lined, because I know olive wood on its own, I believe, is not naturally a great smoker. This signature is not overly aromatic. Okay, got some quality Virginias underlying it. I'm not entirely sure what else is in it. Some Cavendish, I presume. But giving it a lovely sweetness to it, which is not any particular flavour I can put my finger on. I know it's darn difficult to get hold of in the UK, but what it does remind me of, and it's another tobacco I've smoked recently, again soon after I did my quest for the aromatics, was a suggestion from Gustavo from Requiem Pipes, Baron's original choice, which he said was great Virginias and a subtle aromatic to it, and that is also really nice, and in my opinion this is tasted pretty much the same as this signature stuff here, so I intend to get some more of them at Barron's at some point. The original blend, I'm pretty sure it's called, it's our original choice. It comes in these sort of 40 gram packets. I don't know why 40 gram. It's really nice. So I apologise again for everyone who's very kindly subscribed to me this week. Another few subscribers during the week. I apologise if I haven't caught up, just not been on YouTube at all, not even to watch videos during this week. I was trying to catch up with a few of them last night, made some comments, but there's a lot there. I don't know, YouTube at the moment, it's just weird. I know a couple of other people have commented on this as well. You know, let's forget about the new format of it, it just looks crap. I miss the old style bit. But now I think they put it in, instead of having page numbers, you just load more. Like a Google search or something like that with images, and I don't like that at all. But another thing, that something's been happening for a while, and I don't know whether anyone else experiences this. I noticed it quite a few months ago that there are a few YouTube presenters that I cannot comment to. It's just comes up with a red error message, and there's no particular meaning to it. And I try and try again, but it won't let me do it. Some others it happens intermittently. So when I go back to their main page and reload the video, put the comment in, it lets me do it. And it's not them blocking it, you know, with the, so you've got to type in the strange words just to make sure there's a human commenting, not a machine. It's just an error coming up, and I don't know why that is. Particularly vexing. And I've also noticed that for all the guys that have got channels and put videos up that I've subscribed to, I also always tick on email me when they post a new video. Now, generally I've got my phone with me, and if there's one I particularly want to watch straight away, not that my phone will play the YouTube videos, I will try if possible to make it a mental note to watch it as soon as I possibly can. Again, because there are so many that I have to get through, and there are certain guys that I will watch exclusively and will always be pleased when I bring a new video out. But when I do get a chance to catch up, I go onto my subscription side of it, where it lists all the latest videos that have been posted to the people to whom I've subscribed. There'll be a load there that I haven't had an email on, so again, I don't know what's going on there. It's just YouTube. But I spent last night catching up with some videos, a mixed bag. But I wanted to do a mention to one particular that was made a week ago, but I've only just caught up with it, and it was one by the excellent Keith Graham, with Alan John in it. No, I say unashamedly, as a grown man, that brought tears to my eyes, seriously. Truly wonderful video. I say it to him directly and get comments that Keith himself is a true gentleman of the old school style, but he's much more than that. He's just an extremely generous man and giving, and the heart of gold, and that video just proves it. I'm just getting quite emotional thinking about it now. I commented on Keith, I sent a PM to Alan to say it was wonderful to see, particularly didn't think we were going to see him, but if ever you're wondering about all the horrors in the world, and go and watch that video, and it'll just restore your faith in human kindness. It was absolutely brilliant. I just wanted to shout that one out. This is really nice. There is no particular flavour I can put my finger on. Got sweet Virginias, with a subtle aroma on top of it. Slightly fruity, honey maybe. But really nice. Oh, I want to say another thank you again to a very good YouTube friend of mine, if he doesn't mind me calling him that, Alan, Spain Pipe, we've been sharing some PMs and emails lately, and he's been giving him an absolute masterclass in restoring stuff, and he's put me onto a site where I've bought some cutting paste and polishes and some little wheels for my Dremel tool, in order just to improve the state of the pipes that I've been restoring up to a certain point where I've just, hand sanding them from different various grits that got to a certain point where, I wasn't that pleased with them. So I had a go yesterday on one of them. This is the George Jensen again, from the batch I bought in February, and it got to the point where I sanded down the stem, which is, I hate doing, but I know you have to do it, particularly when they're badly oxidised, as this one was. And then even if you just use the ordinary Dunhill bowl and stem polish and you give it a good rub with a bit of cloth, it still doesn't come up with that pristine shine that you get. So now, with the tools that Alan's recommended, or the equipment and materials that Alan's recommended, look at that, so I'm really pleased with that. That is good to go. The cutting paste is really good. For those of you who don't restore and aren't even interested, sometimes over the time the wood could just build up, I suppose, like anything, a layer of just dirt and dust and hand oils and whatever, which loses that shine. And this cutting paste is extremely fine, just takes that away. And then applying the carnauba wax on top of that with a good buffing wheel, it's come up a treat. I'm really pleased with that. Excuse me, get that shot again. So I'm digging all my pipes now that just I'm looking at going, oh, that could do a bit of a puffing, going mad with the Dremel machine. Anyway, that's it. I've covered everything I wanted to say on this Remembrance Day. I'm going to post another video hopefully later on, comparing the marling, and propose during the week, because at the moment don't propose to be too busy. You should be getting in at a reasonable time. Going through some of the other ones that Keith very kindly gifted me, some of the old 20-year-old ones, and just having a little observation on those. So I'm reluctant to do the word review. So see you shortly, and for the time being, see you guys.